All right, here we go. This one is going to be a 9mm test. Today we are testing out the Gold Dot. We're going to go plus P versus plus P plus. So on the left we do have our Speer Gold Dot. This one is rated at 1220 feet per second as a plus P. And on the right we do have our Underwood Gold Dot. That one is plus P plus. And that one is rated at 1300 feet per second. So today we're going to be going out of a 4-inch barrel. This is our Glock 19C. It is that compensated version. So I know we will lose just a little bit of velocity out of that, but should still be a pretty fun test. So we do have our gel today. That is a 10% block. And our jug backstop, just in case we do get those pass-throughs, with our 4 layers of cotton t-shirt on the front. So like always, we'll set our chronograph up so we can hopefully get those impact velocities. And we'll see how these ones do head to head. So first one up will be that plus P. All right, here we go. We're still back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how we did on that one. So our chronograph is covered up. Let's see if we can move it without messing it up. So our impact velocity on that is 1147. So like I said, we are going to be losing just a little bit of velocity because it is compensated. So sometime in the future we will test it through a non-compensated barrel. So let's see how we did. So it looks like we do have a leaker, so we definitely made it through. Check out that entry hole, looking pretty good so far. Nice big star pattern on that one. So looks like we are getting some expansion. Here it is from the top. Pretty good wound channel so far. See if we can get a little measurement from up here. So we are right at just under 2 inches. So that's pretty good for that one. Let's check it out from the side. Let's make sure we caught it. Yeah, sounds like it's tumbling around that first jug, so that's good. And here is that wound channel from the side. So as soon as it hit, it did start opening up pretty good. You can see those nice cuts through there. And it looks like about the last inch, it did start to settle down a little bit, kind of flatline, which is pretty normal for all of our tests. So let's see from here. So from the side we're at 2 inches, so just a little bit more from the top, or sorry, from the side than the top. But that is definitely looking pretty good. So what we'll do now is we'll set it for that plus P plus and see how that one compares. All right, we're still back to 15 feet. This one is that plus P plus. All right, let's see how we did on that one. So our impact velocity on that was 1262. So that's definitely a spicy one, even out of that compensated barrel. So that's really good to see. And once again, we do have a leaker, so we made it through. Let's see how we did on that wound channel. So here is our entry hole on that one. It is that left side. Looking pretty good. You can actually see down in there. It does look like we have a pretty nice star pattern on that. So let's check it out from the top. It is that left track. And that is a pretty good sized wound track through there. They almost look identical, even though that one was moving about 100 feet per second plus faster. But let's see what kind of wound channel we have on this one. Oh yeah, we definitely got a bigger wound channel. We are at just over 2 1/4 inches, so definitely have a difference there. So let's check it out from the side. And same thing, looks like as soon as it came in, started getting some really nice expansion. Really good cutting all the way through there. And like all our other tests, it looks like about that last inch or so, it started to settle down. I just moved that jug and it does look like we caught in that first jug. So about the same penetration, but definitely a really nice wound track through there. So let's see the measurement from the side. From the top, we're at 2 1/4. So, and looks like just about the same thing, just under 2 1/4 from the side at our widest point. So definitely a lot of damage coming through there. So what we'll do, like always, is check those tracks out one more time from the top, and then we'll show those rounds. All right, so here's those tracks. One on the left is that plus P plus, one on the right is that plus P. So like I said, from here you can't really tell. They almost look identical. Looks like they even mushroom open the same time and everything. Got that same twist. So that's pretty cool to see, but just one was moving just a little bit faster. We do have just a little bit more stretch on that left side. So here's that plus P. Came in, opened up really nicely. And got some pretty good damage almost all the way through that block until about that last inch. Then it did start to settle down, and same thing with this one. Came in, opened up. Got some really good spiral cuts through this one. It looks like it carried through just a little bit more, not much. And then like that last one did settle down about that last inch. That is pretty impressive right there. So what we'll do now is we'll check those rounds out. All right, check those things out. Looks like they both did really, really well. Got some pretty good expansion on both of them. So the one on the right is plus P, one on the left is plus P plus. You can definitely tell that one on the left mushroomed out a little bit more pill back. So here is that plus P. Perfect uniform expansion. You can see that signature gold dot down in there. We got some perfect pill back on that thing. Did really, really good. Picture perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better on that one. And our plus P plus. That one you can definitely tell got a little bit more pill back on that. So there's that signature gold dot right there. You can actually see it a lot better on this one. And sorry, we got some major pilling on that one. That one pilled all the way past the end of that bullet. And it did flare out just a little bit more. But it was moving quite a bit faster, so looking really good. So let's check them out from the bottom. So from right here, you could definitely tell one on the right is uniform expansion. The one on the left is pretty darn good too. But you can see those two other petals kind of kicked out a little bit. So that is really, really good. So like always, we'll get our screenshots and hopefully get a nice still shot of those cavities the best we can. I'm just using my phone, so sometimes I don't get the best pictures, but both did really good. So there we go. That was plus P versus plus P plus. All right, so here's a cross section for that plus P. Looks like it came in and did quite a bit of damage right here. Nice big splits. Really good star pattern in there. Looking really good so far. So let's cut this thing open. All right, and here's the right side. This one is the left side. So we'll start with the right side. You can see where this one came in, about 1/4 inch like always. Started opening up really good. Doing a lot of tearing throughout there. Doesn't look like it drug in as much cotton t-shirt, but definitely did some pretty good damage. You can see that stretch cavity all the way through. And some pretty major cuts in there. So it's definitely doing some damage. Here's the left side. Same thing, came in, opened up. And this one you can see right there, some of that cotton t-shirt. Some pretty nasty cuts. And that one was moving out pretty good. I believe a little over 1140 feet per second. So not too bad. We were using that compensated barrel, so kind of expected to lose a little bit of velocity, but still doing quite a bit of damage. So there's that plus P. All right, and that plus P plus cross section. This one's looking really good also. You can really see those spiral cuts down in there. This one did quite a bit of damage too. It's actually pretty impressive on velocity. I tested it the other day and I got about 1235, and to see it do over 1260 this time was really cool. Even out of that compensated barrel. I will test them both again, throw a non-comp just to see the difference, but so far so good. So let's cut it open. All right, so here's the inside of this one. This is the right side, this is the left side. So with the right side, you can see where it came in, started opening up. Looks like it started dragging in cotton t-shirt right away. And as you can tell, we got some pretty nasty cuts down in there. This one did cause a little bit more damage in that plus P. Of course, it was moving faster, but drug t-shirt in for quite a long ways through that block. But some pretty nasty cuts down in that gel. And a pretty big stretch cavity throughout. Same thing on this side. You can see it come in, open up, and just start doing all kinds of damage throughout there. A little bit more cotton t-shirt on this side. Some massive cuts. So that one was definitely doing some pretty good damage. But there we go. That one was at 9mm plus P plus.